brings with us years of really understanding the science behind your gut health and your overall health, and how to eat correctly so that your body and use the right supplements so that your body runs as efficiently as it possibly can. And we're just very happy to have her both here at Amare, but on this call today. So without further ado, we are going to introduce you to Dr. Lisa DeRosimo if you haven't met her yet, and then we're going to hear from her for a few minutes on one of our great products.
Meet Dr. Lisa DeRosimo, member of the Amare Scientific Advisory Board and an obesity medicine specialist in private practice in Miami and Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. She has been dedicated to the study and treatment of obesity since 1989. Dr. DeRosimo is a fellow of the Obesity Medicine Association and holds a degree in psychobiology from UCLA, as well as a master's degree in human nutrition from Cornell University, where she participated in peer-reviewed research on obesity at both institutions. She completed her education and residency at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine to deepen her clinical understanding of obesity. Dr. DeRosimo has served as chair of the American Board of Bariatric Medicine and sits on several advisory boards, including City to City Miami and the Low Country Biblical Counseling Center. She also made history as the first medical director for the American Board of Obesity Medicine.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mike. It's an honor and a privilege to be here today. And I'm talking about something I love that's near and dear to my heart, weight management. This is what I do day in and day out. So it's an honor and a privilege to talk to you about what I love to talk about. The reason it's so important is that nearly 3 in 4 people are overweight in America. I saw my mom struggle all her life from when I was a little kid, and it is a very real challenge. We live in a fast-paced world where the rate of obesity and overweight is actually increasing instead of getting better. And it's really multifaceted. There's many things that go into the weight management. Your body is very smart. It fights against your choices. It fights against your hard work that you're doing to change the body fat and keep it lower. So I want to talk to you today about what the foundation is and what the right supplements that can make it easier for you and help you with your weight journey. I am here for you at any time. If you have any questions, you can post them and we try and answer them within the week before we do our next science video. So I'm happy to answer anything, especially on weight management, because this is a passion for me. So the foundation of weight loss is always eating the right foods and moving your body as much as possible. You can't put garbage in and expect your body to have a good response. So you might succeed for a little while with doing a fad diet where you're eating all ice cream all day long, or all of one food, or eating crazy different combinations of foods. But for the long term, your body runs best when it's given the best foods. And that's going to be non-processed, low in sugar, as fresh as possible, lots of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These are the foundation. There's no way to get around that. You can have a bell-shaped curve of effects of what's going to be better or worse. You can't go from eating fast foods to having a perfect diet overnight. But if you're pushing in the right direction, this is always going to be the best for your body. And then you got to move your body. You got to keep your body active. Having cardio, having walking, biking, swimming that moves to get your heart rate up, as well as flexibility and strength every day of the week with 1 day of rest. This is also important too. Your body needs to move. And as we age, our body longs for movement. And we're all sitting so much with our phones and our computers and our televisions and iPads and whatnot. It's so important to get up and take a big stretch, do some light weights in between your calls that you have, or get out and just walk around the block. Those are things that can help your body as a foundation. And then we build on top of that to help your body to fight the genetics. Everybody is born with their DNA and it has a propensity to being overweight and storing more calories or not. So there's some things that we can't change. We can't change our age. We can't change our height. We can't change our parents. These are really important things that we have to work around. And there's many ways to trick the body and give it the optimal treatment plan to help your body move down to a lean, mean fighting machine, which is an optimal weight. Ways to speed up your metabolism we're going to talk about today. And then we've talked in the past on these calls about stress and hormones. Things can affect your weight. If you're not getting enough sleep, if you're going through menopause, or you've just had a baby, if you're going through younger children that are going into their hormones, getting into adults. These are all different times in your body where your hormones are putting out signals that are more difficult. But the good news is that you can change all of these things. You can optimize your health from within. And there's great ways that we can maintain our weight with all the things that we do to our body. It's an overall picture. It's a lifestyle change. If you look on the next slide with me quickly, it shows that we can have optimal energy. We can feel our best. We can look our best by putting the right things in, having the right diet, moving as much as possible, and using the right supplements. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the supplements that we have. You know, we can talk more and more when I see you in person about the optimal diet. There's no right diet. You got to eat what you like in moderation, but emphasizing the fruits and veggies and lean proteins. But when it comes to supplements, there are some things that are better than others. You're going to hear so much information out there because nutrition is a relatively new field. And there's all kinds of charlatans out there that will try and have you pitch something that isn't scientifically studied. And I'm all about science. I'm a scientist at heart. So even though I'm excited about this, I really want you to know that you have to have the background. You have to have the studies that show that something's effective, because there's many things that sneak by because nutrition is a baby field. It's only been around for 50, 60, 70 years. So today I want to talk to you about GBX Burn. And this is a product that I use regularly on a daily basis in my practice. People come in to see me and we make an eating plan. I give them a diet that is based high in fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, handmade foods as much as possible, and good fats. I make an activity plan for all of my patients. I have them come in and stay accountable, and then I increase their supplements so that they are in the best light. One of the things that I don't have in the slides, but we have it as special this month, is GBX Fit. I really recommend that a probiotic go into everyone on a daily basis to help with your gut health. And this is the first step. And then I add on GBX Burn. And the nice thing is the two of them are paired together so you can get them together. Today, we're going to focus on Burn. I've talked about Fit in the past, but everyone that comes in my door gets GBX Fit, because if you don't have optimal gut health, then you're not going to have optimal mind health. And there's a really strong connection between the gut and the mind. All of the new medications that are out there work on the gut. So it shows the importance of taking your weight down is not just based in the brain. A lot of it's in the brain. A lot of people, if their brain is not in the right place, will not be able to lose weight. But the gut is absolutely essential to be on board for weight loss. So GBS Burn we have here is going to help your body actually to metabolize fats faster and burn more calories. The neat thing about GBX Burn that I love is that it's not a stimulant. It's not something that's going to raise your blood pressure, raise your heart rate, something that's going to make your brown fat work harder. So it activates thermogenesis, which is burning the fat in your body. It tells your body to burn more calories with brown fat. We have two kinds of fat: white fat, which is storage, doesn't do much but holds calories, and brown fat, which is full of mitochondria, which helps your body to burn calories more effectively. And Burn, GBX Burn, goes in there with its 4 key ingredients, helps your body to burn fat more efficiently. By doing this, there's more calories burned, helps your body metabolize more efficiently, and it supports this brown fat doing its natural thing. There's studies, which I love as a doctor in PubMed. If you go and look them up, you can see the effects of the ingredients in Burn that help make your brown fat work more effectively. So the first one I want to talk to you about is grains of paradise. This is an ancient grain that's in the family of gingers. It has kind of like a peppery smell or taste. It goes in there and it actually tells your brown fat to work more efficiently. It's taking fatty acids from the bloodstream and helping them to be burned off for metabolism in the brown fat more effectively. So overall, your calories are being burned more efficiently. And instead of those fatty acids going into the white fat and being stored, they're in the brown fat, which actually metabolizes them, uses them for energy, increases your metabolism, and burns calories so you can lose fat. The second ingredient that also has this effect of stimulating fat, supporting the brown fat activation, is diglomera. Diglomera is a mouthful to say. This has been patented and it's been used for years. It's another spice. It's an also all natural superfood product that's actually going to go in there and stimulate a little bit of brown fat activation, but it also helps GLP-1 production. And I don't know if you all are familiar with GLP-1, but this is the hot buzzword in the weight loss industry. I've been doing weight management for 30 years, and it's really in the last 7 to 8 years when they discovered the effects of GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide number 1, which is secreted and it works at the bottom of the stomach. It actually opens and closes the valve so your stomach empties a little bit more slowly so that you feel full. It also regulates insulin levels. So it helps people with their blood sugar regulation, and it helps with body's fullness. So GLP-1s are really popular right now because we used to have products and ways to lose weight of about 10 or 15% of people's body weight. But now people can lose over 20% of their body weight and really make a significant difference in their life and in their health by losing a lot more weight. And GLP-1 support is one of the great products of this. So Diglomera is a natural supplement that actually helps support your body's production of the GLP, and it stimulates the brown fat. Next, we have carrot pomace. What this is a phytobiotic that's full of fiber. It helps your body to feel full. It also feeds the probiotics, the good bugs in your gut, helps your body to be doing a nice, healthy gut regimen. It helps with your gut's overall health. It also is loaded with beta carotene. Look at that beautiful color. It is loaded with antioxidants and helps your body with oxidation. So not only does it help with your body with absorption, making your body better at absorption of the good things and keeping the bad things out. Because if you think about it, in your gut, all the microbiome and all the food and everything is outside of your body. You've got cells that actually have to absorb that food over into the bloodstream. And you want to put the good stuff in and not the bad stuff. That's called leaky gut, when things are getting in between the cells, and that's not a good thing overall. So the carrot pomace actually helps the probiotics to work more efficiently, gives you your antioxidants and polyphenols, helps your body to be better with cleaning up inflammation. And these two things actually help because we notice more and more in weight management that inflammation tends to be a big problem all through the body, that the body has bad things creeping in that actually make it more difficult to lose weight because there's inflammation going on. So carrot pomace is part of this burn as well. So cleaning up inflammation, making your brown fat work more effectively, and non-stimulant. You're not getting jittery, you're not getting your blood pressure up or your pulse up or anything like that. That's the key factor that I love so much about burn, is it makes your body work more efficiently rather adding something to it that's going to artificially raise up your calorie burning. Lastly, our key ingredient is branched chain amino acids. And what these are amino acids that your body can't make on its own. Leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These are 3 branched chain amino acids your body can't make. You need to take them in your diet. They have been shown in numerous studies to help with muscle recovery, help your body reduce fatigue when you're working out, and actually maintain your lean muscle mass. So when you're trying to lose weight, it's so important that you're losing fat and not muscle. I have a scale that shows my patients all a breakdown of what they're losing. It's so important that we're losing fat and not muscle, because the muscle is where all the calories are being burned. That's what keeps us flexible and lean. It keeps all of our skin looking its best. If you're losing muscle, then you're actually not doing yourself a service when you lose weight. So you want to make sure you're losing fat. And that's why GBX Burn is so helpful. It speeds the fat burning up. And that's why I love it. It's very easy to take. You can incorporate it in your routine any day. It's just 2 capsules in the morning. I recommend to my patients, I start with 1, try how it feels on your body, and then you go to your 2 daily with 8 ounces of water. Recommend earlier in the day because you got all day to be burning, but there's not any stimulant effect, so it doesn't bother you if you take it later in the day. And I said earlier, it pairs beautifully with GBX Fit, which is your pre, pro, post, and phytobiotic. It's a quadrobiotic, which supports all your gut health and gives you the optimal bugs in there for weight management. So the two are a great duo. And I've talked